Logansport city leaders have officially pulled the plug on a deal to retrofit its power plant. The council voted this evening to revoke the mayor's authority to negotiate with developer SG Preston. As we reported yesterday, there's plenty of finger pointing from various sides for what caused the deal to die. That continued today. What's also unclear, the best path for the city to take going forward.
Chuck Liddell.
Yes.
Charlie Hastings.
Yes.
The decision was unanimous to revoke the mayor's authority to negotiate with SG Preston, but the sentiment behind it was divided.
The vote tonight was because of rock throwers. They finally killed it.
It's time that we walked away from this deal.
Councilman Chuck Liddell points to the resolution which states SG Preston and its CEO R. Delbert Letang did not make the required $1.75 million deposit into an escrow account as proof the $300 million retrofit was always on shaky ground.
That kind of money doesn't just walk away because they don't like Mr. Brew or they don't like Mr. Kitchell. That's because something wasn't right, and something isn't right.
Other councilmen disagree, with Mayor-elect Dave Kitchell and soon-to-be LMU Attorney Jim Brew looking on.
The Kitchells and Brews have given our city a black eye that may never heal.
But doubts that Liddell had more than 8 months ago now seem prophetic.
I'm still not sold. I'm still not sure, just because of the inexperience in the background of who we're dealing with. If Letang's technologies and his business plan were solid, and he had communities that had the land and had the workforce, they would happen.
Liddell says with the city likely never to recoup its development expenses through the escrow money, plus the roughly $450,000 it paid to do testing for the retrofit, it's time to move forward. More than half of the city's power already comes from Duke Energy. Shutting down the expensive Logansport plant should save money immediately. He says the focus needs to be on lowering the electric rate charged to industrial customers.
What I pay for my electricity is a fair rate, but it's the industrial rate that really takes a hit in this community, and that makes economic development almost impossible.
But outgoing Council President Joe Buck stands by his efforts to revitalize the city through SG Preston.
I'll hold my head high. I think I did all I could.
Where do you think the solution is going forward?
I hope there's a good one. I'm not sure where.
Honestly, I think the solution is, renegotiating a deal with Duke Energy.
Mayor Ted Franklin was on a planned business trip and was not at tonight's meeting, but for 3 days, both Franklin and LMU Superintendent Paul Hartman have not returned multiple WLFI messages about the power plant. For more on our coverage of this topic yesterday, including interviews with SG Preston's R. Delbert Letang and Mayor-elect Dave Kitchell, head to WLFI.com.